Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to change the spark plugs and the ignition coils on a Lamborghini Murcielago.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan and that is Josh. And this is our Lamborghini Murcielago that we got from Hoovie. Well, it's got a check engine light occasionally. It's kind of one of those things where sometimes it comes on and
I've
sometimes
been driving it for a couple days and it hasn't come on, so I think it's a coil pack issue.
And that's what Hoovie said. Hoovie said he would drive it and it would come on and it would go away and come on. So we figured, you know what? It's got 20,000 miles. It's probably time to change the plugs and the coils anyway. Yeah. So let me tell you, ordering parts for a V12 sucks.
Well, sort of, because check this out. We have
they're Bosch.
Bosch Volkswagen coils and just
Regular old.
NGK. So what are the part number of these? You can
This is a
put
good
that
part
in the
number.
description and everything.
0221604115.
And then your spark plug is
The KR8BI.
there. You go.
Obviously you need 12
each.
Don't buy the actual Lamborghini ones because they're literally the same and they cost $300 and something each, and those were like, I think they were $40 each or $50 each. It was much, much cheaper. And then of course the spark plugs, the Lamborghini plugs were like $24 to $30 for each plug, and these were a whopping $7.99 each. So I think with the labor, we're probably saving about $4 grand.
Yeah, probably something like that. I looked the car over. I don't think it's too hard. There's a little cover that covers the coil packs. So I think we take that off.
Just leaning over the fenders would be the worst.
We pull the coils out, we pull the plugs out, and do them.
And then I'm going to try not to interrupt Edwin too much, but this is Edwin.
YouTube world.
His debut on the internets. Edwin is our leather guy who is going to be re-dyeing these seats because the Lamborghinis are notorious for having this area right here discolor. I don't know why. It's particularly bad in the orange cars. But anyway, he's re-dyeing them and cleaning up the leather, and he did our FF and it looked amazing. I mean, it's a totally different car.
He's also going to touch up the center console there, and he's going to touch up any other spots in the interior that are off. He's going to make it look perfect.
Dude, oh man. Gently, yeah, one order. So we wanted to get it running good for one of you guys because it's going up for auction on Cars and Bids very soon. So if you want it, well, you got one last chance before it hits the auction, but here we go.
So we got this little cover right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's carbon fibers. It's got held on by some 10mm nuts. So I'm going to take those off and unplug this harness right here. And then that should give us access to the coil packs.
Oh, these ones are going to be a bitch. I think we're going to have to pull these tubes off as well.
Possibly. And that, if we do, it's not a big deal. We may have to pull these engine covers off too, just to have a little more room to
Worst
work.
case, I think you might pull these just to get better in there.
If we don't have to, I don't want to, because we'd have to replace those gaskets, and I don't want to do that. So
I was Googling it. There is like nothing good out there on how to do this. I was kind of disappointed because I'm like, this is not exactly a new car.
Well, and also, coupe might be a little bit different. True. Access-wise. I feel like this has pretty good access because it opens backwards. We can get all the way to the front of the engine.
True. Also, the LPs will be slightly different because they have a different brace. All right, well, I guess we'll see if we can get ourselves in there. All right, we've got the fender covers on. Josh is breaking his back for y'all, getting in there. Got this new fender cover we're trying out. It's Bob's Original. We're gonna see if we can't try and start selling these because I'm very impressed with this. This is like a generic fit, and look at that. It like encapsulates the entire thing. I'm very happy with this.
Made specifically for the Mercy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Not really, but you can actually get them specific to certain cars. So I want to see if we can get one specific to like the 430 and 360, since we do work on those like on a very normal basis. He is getting in there with a bunch of 10 mils.
Yeah, these bolts are these nuts that hold the cover on our 10s.
Yeah, right down. You can. Oh, here's a good spot. You can actually see it right there.
And they're lock nuts, so you can't just loosen them.
Oh, you can't just do it by hand. Of course not. But it looks like there's only what, a couple.
I think there's only 2.
Looks like maybe 2.
We got plug number 1 out. It's not too bad, but definitely could use replacement. And got the coil out. Coil doesn't look like it's arcing or anything like that, so there's number 1.
All right, YouTube, so I've got the front bolt off on the rear, or on the valve cover, or the spark plug cover, and you can see right there is a little tiny wiring harness that I need to get rid of in order to get the thing out. So you just kind of lift up on it and push. I know you can't really see shit, but come on, there, popped it off. Now, there, this thing comes out with some finesse.
Also, if anybody's wondering, the spark plug is 5/8.
Oh, it's 5/8, okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, YouTube, we got all the coils out. Josh has 4 of the plugs out.
I've got 4 plugs in now.
4 plugs out, 4 plugs in.
Yeah.
I have none of my plugs out, but the coils are all out. I'm saying that this side's harder, but Josh was like Mr. Stretch Armstrong and reached right in there and grabbed out that last plug. But
Dan's like, I'm going to take this off. And I was like, no, just pull
well,
it out.
to be fair, you have like 6 inches of height on me,
Yeah.
and for me to reach in here is actually quite difficult. So it's kind of a weird car. You want someone tall to work on it, but you want someone short to drive it.
I'm assuming people are short there because this car is not made for tall people.
Oh, no.
Right?
No.
So when they pull them in the shop, they have to lower them into the ground so that the shorter guys can go in and work on them,
Right? Yeah.
Like lower it instead of lift it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the fenders are so tall. They're as tall as the car, which is like 42 inches, I think. So you're leaning over 42 inches tall, and I am not that tall. All right, well, I'm just waiting my turn for the spark plug socket, and then I'll get to mine.
I got 2 more left. So
Yep. No
I'll
worries.
have
I'll
these
watch.
out in a minute. The middle cylinder on both sides, this one here, you have to take this bracket off
Well, you can't
in order to get the coil out, because this little vacuum line, or the actuator arm that you can see there is in the way. So you have to loosen this bracket. It's 2 5mm Allen screws. And you take those out and you can get it out and finagle it out of there. And something else to note, we got all the old ones here. All the plugs look the same. They're all similarly worn and nothing weird going on. So that's always a good sign. That means the engine's running smoothly on all cylinders. There's nothing weird going on. Okay, we got all the coil packs in, and we got the bracket right here bolted back up. Whenever you put the coil packs on, there's a little notch on the rubber gasket on the engine. They have to be lined up so that you can push it all the way in and seat it in all the way. So yeah, all we got to do now is put that carbon fiber piece back on, and we're done with this side. And Dan's slaving away over there on that side.
Sucks.
And Edwin's working on these seats, and look at these bad boys.
Dude, that thing looks amazing.
They look pretty good. Got this all touched up. So, doing a good job over there.
All right, YouTube. So we swapped sides at the very last second so I could put in the valve cover or the ignition coil cover thing. And there is so much more room over here. That's not even fair. If you remember, the engine is actually offset from center. So it's offset to that side. So there's way more room over here.
Yeah, that's
Way less room over there. And that side is twisted forward more. So you have more crap that's up there. That side sucks. This side,
they both suck.
no, yeah, they both
but this
suck.
side sucks worse.
That side is definitely worse. I'm feeling less bad
you have
about
to
myself.
do a lot of stuff by feel on this.
Yeah, you just gotta reach in there and just kind of feel around and whatever.
Yeah.
God, what a pain in the ass. But hey, we're
Almost
almost done. Almost done. Not too bad. Oh, dude, we've only been working on it for an hour and a half.
Yeah, and we're done. I just got the last coil in.
Oh, dude, we'll have it done in 15 minutes.
Dan's finishing up. One thing to note, you want to do copper anti-seize on these plugs. Whenever you do the boots on these right here, dielectric grease.
All right, YouTube, hour and 45 minutes, less than 2 hours. Granted, there's 2 of us, so if you're doing it solo, 3 to 4 hours.
I think any DIYer could easily do this.
Oh, easily.
No problem.
Yeah, there's no major issue. It's just, you do have to have a bunch of extensions and wiggles.
You need an assortment of extensions. But other than
Swivels
that,
and extensions, and that was really the only tricky part.
you need a
But
5mm Allen. You need 10mm socket,
what was it, 5/8?
and you need a 5/8 for the spark plugs,
And a bunch of extensions and
and a
swivels.
long flathead screwdriver.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's really it.
Yeah, and then patience. You just
Yeah.
use patience and get in there, and yeah, that was not too terrible. Well, in the front seats, this one, oh my lord, that looks so good. Oh, it's crazy how much better it looks. Wow. All right, you guys. Josh's going to take this thing out for a drive in a little bit once it's all set up.
I'm going to take it for a drive and do a walk around for Cars and Bids, just so everybody knows
Yeah, just to show everything.
what they're getting.
All the warts and pimples.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess that's it for this one. We'll see you guys in the next video. So like, share, and subscribe. It's going to be sweet. Yay, no check engine light. Yeah, that doesn't suck.
It's all good.
Yeah! No check engine light.
No check engine